Very good morning, everyone. Thank you to the Meditation Magic team and Divyaji and Mrinalini. The team effort is tremendous and wonderful. And thank you so much for welcoming me. So, Masters, a very, very good morning. And as you all know, today we have come here for the 111 days of conscious living. And today, the topic I chose is about the one and the oneness. So, why, one and oneness? First of all, as an individual, we all are, you know, a different personality, a different set of individual having different likings, dislikings, desires, and whatnot. We come from different backgrounds, different cultures, languages, religion, and we follow lot many other things which might not be, similar to um, everyone. So I say that, if you see like this, definitely we look different. But as this hand, we have 5 fingers, and every finger has different size and shape, different fingerprints, I would say. But when this hand comes together, we become one, right? And we are one. We are one with our own energies. We are one with our strength, courage. Not only that, but then as we start our journey forward into the spiritual world, and slowly from childhood to adulthood and then into the maturehood, I would say. And then we start becoming, our youth goes away, and then we go into the old state of this body, because the soul is young, always young. I would say the soul always journeys ahead, and it is continuously journeying ahead. And we have, incarnated with this soul in different bodies. So that is where, when we start venturing into the spiritual world and we start raising our frequency, vibration, and how that happens is when we understand the concepts, when we start understanding, you know, start learning, slowly we actually start to understand the concept of the spiritual world. As a physical being, we are one with the physical world, with the, materialistic world, being in that creative state, and then having this personality to go out and, be with everyone around us. And all for all this, we need at least the three levels, the root chakra, sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. So these are the three physical chakras basically that actually help us in the physicality of life. And that is actually also says the individuality of ourselves, that this is where my individuality lies, how I carry myself in the physical world, how I carry myself with the creative energies that is within me, and then how I carry myself confidently in front of so many people. Now the point is, this is my individuality, this is me being one with my own self. But sometimes when this imbalance happens, what happens? We get into lot many diseases, lot many issues and challenges. Now, when we start understanding how to live consciously, now not only this, but the program name is 111 days of conscious living, elevate consciousness, how to elevate your consciousness. We are learning so many things every day from different masters. Different masters are coming, and they are having their own way of what they think with that particular topic that they have chosen. Today I've chosen 111, right? So before I go ahead and start more into the detail of all the oneness and the one, so let me give a different, understanding of one. When we talk about one represents your individuality. One represents sun, okay? That is your Pingala Nadi, okay? And then one also represents that I am the one, the vibrant, and I want to be the one, that is what it represents. One is always the starting point of any number. In numerology also, what do? We actually start with 1 and then we end with 9. There is definitely 10, but in the numerological sector, 1 is the first number that comes, and then comes the 9th number, and then we actually go back to 1 again. We don't put 10 or 0 or anything, but we start with 1. So 1 actually represents sun. That is the, our vibrancy, our strength, courage, willpower that we take forward when we live in this physical world. So it is very, very important to know who you are and why you are like that. So we actually are just like these fingers, different in size, shape, and color, and how we represent ourselves. So thank you so much, everyone, for inviting me, I would say. Not only that, but here, when we talk about oneness, we are actually a very small part. We are, we all are, one small part that we all are here to actually make the fabric of life, the fabric of this universe. We are the fabric of this universe. Sometimes some people, they start thinking that we are not worthy. I am not worthy. I don't hold that much importance. But even a small particle moves from here and there, or it goes down, or it just, removes oneself from this big consciousness, universal consciousness. What happens? The balance of the universe is destructed, so never ever think that, yes, you are from, you are not worthy or you don't hold that importance. Why we are here? First of all, as souls, we have actually planned lot many things in our lives. We have planned to come here to choose the family, to choose the children, and to choose, we are also chosen our partners and all the challenges also. And 1 second, masters, give me 1 second here. So that is why we have chosen so many things. And when we think that, yes, we are, carrying with this oneness, how are we carrying with this oneness? We all have incarnated in different bodies, different, facial identities, and different things that we like, desire. But then the point is, how do we come together in this oneness? Slowly as ever, we have, incarnated in different bodies. And what these bodies were, we were into the mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom. And we incarnated in each and every body. Now, as you see the picture behind me, it is basically there are stones, water, the greenery, the plant, and in this forest, maybe there might be some animals also. And you see myself there, you see myself there as a human being, before this wallpaper. Anyway, the point is, I'll tell you one story from Patri sir, basically, the one experience that relates to Patri sir. So when I came into PSSM, and not only that, the Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, I started my journey with the Buddha Vanu, and there we were learning how to meditate and how to do Anapanasati meditation. Not only that, every week after that, we did have enlightenment hour, where Patri sir would come, and so Pitamaha Subhash Patri sir, so he would come and he would ask everyone if we have any questions, and we would raise our hand. So everyone used to, whoever is raising hand, they would get the chance, okay? So I was also raising my hand, and my question to Patri sir, because I was very, very new. So definitely we had a lot of, limited mind and ego mind, and then we carry on with that and we think, so we got the chance, let me ask, so I also asked, sir, how to know one's life purpose? So that was my question. First time when I was talking to Patri sir. He just looked at me as if I'm a cartoon character. Or I would say that he would just look at me. He did not say anything. And I was like, for such a long time, he's just looking at me, scanning me as if he's scanning me. And then he said, Dhyan karo, Baba, dhyan karo. Meditate, my child, meditate, And it's like, wow, really? Is that a master? And I'm asking him something, some very good question I've asked, and he's not answering me. I asked and I was given the chance. Why did not he answer me? And he just says, Dhyan karo, Baba, dhyan karo. So that was the first question that I asked from that master. Why I say from that master? Because at that time, I didn't knew the gravity of Patri sir, or I didn't knew how he is and what is the energy of him. No, not only that. So it's just a very inspiring man, But later on that night, see, I had this full of ego mind and continuously thinking about lot many things. And then I was like, I'm not that much inspired from him, I don't feel like that. But the point, at night when I slept, and the next morning when I woke up, the whole night, if you have ever seen a cassette playing on loop, have anyone seen that? So that is how this experience that came to me at night continuously was playing in the loop in my mind, continuously. You came from the mineral kingdom, then you are a soul. You are not the body. You came from mineral kingdom. And then you actually went into the plant kingdom. Then you came into the animal kingdom. And then you incarnated into the human kingdom. And I was shown pictures, I was shown visions of stones, minerals, gems. And then I went into all sorts of animals, different sorts of size, shape animals were coming. And then later on, I was shown the plants, all kinds of plants. So it was continuously going on loop. And I was thinking, why, like this, what is happening? I can't even use my logical mind during the dream time. I was just, sleeping, but I was not sleeping. My mind was continuously going on. I was thinking why that is. In the morning, everything became clear to me. So every time I was shown this, every time, as if I have taken so many births, you know, I have taken so many births, and in every birth, I was something related to this particular kingdom. Okay. First, I was a stone, then I was a, plant, then I was into animal kingdom, then I was into human kingdom. And human kingdom also, I have incarnated so many times. Now I am in this incarnation with this facial expressions with a purpose why we are here. And so, if my soul, the seed of my soul was put into this planet, put into being, my seed knew something about meditation, knew something about that. Maybe I was an infant soul, and then later on I went and now I'm an old soul. Okay, I'm a pure soul. The point is that I have incarnated so many times. Why the purity happened? Because I have incarnated and cleared so many things. In this lifetime also, I came with a particular baggage. This baggage I need to clear, and I am clearing it. But with this whole universal consciousness all around me, was I able to be like this earlier, understand everyone? Or was I into my own selfishness? Yes, I was into my own selfishness. I did not feel the oneness there. Okay, because when I took birth and when I was a child, and then when I grew as an adult, I found myself that I am basically trying to be very happy-go-lucky person. But also when things did not start happening for me the way I thought, I felt bad, I felt traumatic. And not only that, but also I felt so bad for myself. I started becoming selfish. I started becoming, very rude, mean. And I felt that, oh my God, that why I am like this? Why this is happening to me? Slowly, many sickness actually took hold of me. The point was because of the mindset. So whatever we start thinking, we start creating. So from childhood, I also started coming to know about that, yes, I am an individual, but this individual has to fight for everything. It can be ambitious, but for being ambitious and having to have that wonderful career, you have to again fight for it. You have to compete with everyone. You have to hold your place, right? It is always like that in the physical world. But as you grow, as you start growing spiritually, how you start growing spiritually? Do you think that you are growing spiritually because you want it? Yes, you want it, so you are growing, but because you have put an intention. But the universal energies, the universal masters, the masters of the light, the masters of the higher consciousness, they are there. The masters of the intelligence, they are always there to guide you. You are never alone. You are never kept alone. You are never there alone. But we think that we are alone. We are the only one who is actually doing it. So from childhood, I started also understanding that whatever I am thinking, that happens to me. So another lesson that I found was, even before I did not came into PSism, but before that, that I am, whatever I think, that is happening. I had this inkling. But when Patri sir actually, so later in my life, in after 2021, when I met Patri sir online, all these learnings, I started, remembering all those learnings that, yes, I know, and this is what this man is talking about. And whatever he's saying, it's so true. I already know this, I already know that whatever I think, I am becoming, and whatever I think, I create. So this is how my journey started. But slowly, as I meditated and as I raised my energy and consciousness, as I started learning the spiritual soul wisdom, I understood that we have come from the same soul. We have come from the same big soul. And just imagine we are this one big mirror self, and this one big mirror self broke. And as soon as this mirror broke, we all become disintegrated. We all went and incarnated in different forms. So every soul who is here, they have incarnated from that mineral kingdom, and now we are all into human kingdom. Our journeys, in every journey, we have learned something, experienced something, and with individual beingness, we have learned something. How we come together, this is how we come together in this lifetime. Why I am going through this mission to teach meditation or to spread spiritual wisdom, because there is something that is guiding me, which is which I, with the ego mind, thinks that this is me who is doing that. No, I'm not doing that. We are all being guided. So in under this universal consciousness, under this universal fabric, we are all one. And so once I found that I am, having lot of diseases and lot of issues and challenges, when I started meditating, I found the fundamental of cosmic energy and how it comes in. But moreover, when I meditated, I started becoming one with my own self. I went into the samadhi states straight away. I was thoughtless, first of all, and then I did not even feel that I'm sitting with the body. But that energy that came in, it helped me to remove all my physical challenges, sickness. And then that is how I understood within me that I was with so many physical challenges that was not letting me live peacefully in the physical world. But when these challenges were removed from my life, I would say health challenges, sickness, I found myself that, how many people will be there who will be actually going through these challenges. So what I had was, many people already know, but still I want to mention this, that, it is my journey, my experience, but through this experience, I learned that there are so many people going through same challenges in every lifetime also. But this spiritual wisdom made sense to me that, yes, we have incurred so many karmas. Many people do say so many things to to everyone, right? And we hear those, and then it does not feel good to us. We feel mentally hurt, physically hurt, spiritually hurt, whatever. The point is, we become sick because the mind thinks. And when the mind thinks, it is with the limitedness, and you start experiencing a lot of pains, or unhealthy thought process. Then what happens? Again, you get into other issues, other health challenges. But when I healed the migraine that I had at that time, not only that, within 3 days, I found myself that every day when I sit, I had a lot of pain when I sat into meditation. But as soon as I sat, after an hour, I started feeling, not after an hour, but after 15 minutes, I started feeling that I'm able to, heal myself, and I'm already healed. I don't have any pain left now. Second day again, little bit pain was there, so I sat again, and again that went after 15 minutes. Then third day, totally no pain, nothing, because the migraines that I had were continuously going on for past 28 years, and every week, 3 days, I had migraines. I was nauseous, I was vomiting. A lot of things were happening. I could not take care of myself. Could not take care of my family, my children. The point was, I was not okay. And there was something that was hurting me. When I started attending these spiritual wisdom workshops and applying those wisdom into, to help my own self, not only that, but through meditation, the migraine actually cured. Then came asthma, sciatica pain, cholesterol, high BP. High BP, just imagine, I'm a young person and it was 170. So this is where I'm actually telling you all, masters, that when I started healing myself, that was the time that I understood that how many people just like me are, basically going through this physical issue challenges. And there was something that my heart opened during meditation time. I started feeling that energy that, it is not only me, but the others also need help. And that time, when this heart opened and this universal consciousness helped me, I started spreading this knowledge about spiritual wisdom, meditation. And I took a vow that day that I'm going to help everyone through meditation. These meditation will be free, just like Sir said that, anyone who gives a meditation to anyone, it's like a donation that you do for this whole world. So on this universal consciousness page, we all are a part, a small part with our own individuality, and then we come together with the universal consciousness. So Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, as why I was keeping that there was, I know it was from some other group, but the point is Vasudev Kutumbakam is a name where Vasundhara is Mother Earth, meaning that we are just like that, and Kutumbakam is we are just like the family, one big family. We don't realize that, once we are into our own selfishness, individuality, we actually represent our own oneself. We represent being one with your own identity, right? But as you start connecting, as you start growing, as you start knowing that you are a soul, not the body, you actually get into the fabric of this universe. You actually feel that fabric. You feel the universal consciousness fabric. You are not away, or you are not separate from this universal consciousness. You understand that you have incarnated under this universal consciousness for such a long time, but now your time has come to liberate yourself, to move ahead, and to be with that oneness, and to be and help others also, just like you are one right now with your own individuality. But as you enter this universal consciousness, you understand, or as you start growing and as you understand the soul wisdom behind it, that you are not the physical body, but you are a soul. And this soul has journeyed so many times. It has to liberate itself. And under this universal consciousness, we feel this. Just imagine this nature that you see behind me, the wallpaper. It's so one with everything. Everything is working together. They are not separate. They're not working separately. It feels like that the water is flowing, the trees are standing there, the stones are kept there, I am there, or we visit the forest. We are, all are separate entities, right? We all are separate beings from separate kingdoms, different kingdoms. But under the universal fabric, under the universal consciousness, everything works together. They work like this fist. And this is called oneness, masters. When you are one with everyone, when you are one with everything, when you are one with this universal consciousness, no one can break you. The heart actually opens up. It helps you. This physical world, heart, this heart that you carry within yourself, when you start uh, experiencing this expansion of the heart, you start connecting with the universal heart. So now, so there are 7 main chakras, masters. I'm just want to shed some light on this. So there are 114 chakras, okay? Now, with 114 chakras, the 7 main chakras are aligned on your spine, right? With the root chakra, sacral chakra, Manipura chakra, and then your heart chakra. And then what comes is your Vishuddhi chakra, third eye chakra, and then your crown chakra. But are these the only chakra? No, there are minor chakras, okay? And not only the minor chakras, which are also related to the, all the senses, but apart from that, you also are connected with the sub-personal chakras that are outside the body. So below your body, outside your feet, and above your head. So those are called sub-personal chakras. And then the one that is actually present, one of the transpersonal chakra is present inside your body, and that is where your higher heart is. So your Anahata chakra, and then with the heart's covering, the outer covering and the inner part, and the higher heart chakra on the thymus gland, near there, everything together, the 4 parts of it actually start making the higher heart chakra. And it helps us connect with the universal chakra, universal heart chakra. So when you actually expand, now I'm actually going to talk about a little bit of duality. We are, in this lifetime, either we are feminine or we are masculine. Who you are, does not depend. But you carry both the energies. You actually come with duality. Okay, you have a mind that also feels, that if there is black, there is white, right? As above, so below, and so many other things. The yin or yang, Ida or Pingla, the sun and the moon, all those things. But even when you talk about Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva's counterpart is, Adi Shakti. And very similar to that, Lord Vishnu's counterpart is Goddess Mahalakshmi. Everyone has their counterpart. Everything comes with duality. But as you grow and as you experience this and as you understand that you are a soul, you start becoming, and when you balance your energies, you already know that your Ida Pingla is within you, your Kundalini Shakti. This Adi Shakti wants to meet his counterpart, and that is her counterpart, and that is Lord Shiva. Meaning, as we start gaining this spiritual wisdom, we want to get to our Shiva, which is the crown, which is actually, we want to meet our masculine energies. When these two come together, we actually balance our duality also. We become Ardhanarishwar. We become one. We become one with everything. So either me or my husband, whoever is there, but we are, as a team, we are the two wheels of our family life, and we are living this life. But we are all one as a family. But not only that, but when you start balancing your divine feminine and divine masculine energies, what happens? We also balance our heart chakra, and with everything together, we start connecting with the universal consciousness. As soon as you start balance, as soon as you start becoming one with everything, everything speaks to you. Everything comes in contact with you. And now when you focus, okay, today, as you go ahead in the, the whole day routine, notice, where you are and what you are doing, what you are watching and what comes to you, what is being spoken to you. Everything has a message. This message is coming from the universal consciousness, from the light masters, from the light of intelligence, and everyone is guiding you every time. But are you open? Are you ready to listen? Do you have the eyes, ears to listen, to see, and to feel it? And are you that clear sentient being? So imagine that, master. It is very, very important to put yourself there, out there, to understand that you are a soul, you are a spiritual being, and this physical health that you carry is the fruit. But until the spiritual health is being learned, and you understand that this is the basis of my life, you understand that this is the root, you won't actually apply that wisdom. And once you apply that wisdom, you will actually gain physical health as the fruit. So that is being said. I know something somewhere written, with a spiritual tablet, but the point is, everything comes together and everything speaks to you. You are a part of this universal consciousness, and then you later on come to know that I was guided through all my lifetime. Even in this lifetime, I'm guided. I was never kept alone. And when you come into this universal consciousness, when everything starts speaking with you, you will know that you are one with everything. That oneness comes into you, and you want to help everyone, because now you know, and now you are full of compassion. You understand that where you are standing today, there will be some other person standing tomorrow, or sometime later in the future. You will move forward and your place will be taken by someone else. So nothing stops. The journey always continues. Even the river starts flowing, the trees grow, they will break down, and then they will disintegrate, they will go down into Mother Earth. Again, some other seed will peep up from Mother Earth. And this journey, rebirth and cycle, this cycle of death and birth continuously goes on until you learn the lesson. But these trees that you find standing there, maybe after some more incarnation, they will go on to the animal kingdom. So they have this, very compassionate thought process that we have. Under the mineral kingdom, we were just lying down there. Our work was only to eat and sleep. And what were we eating? The water, the sun, everything was coming to us. We were just lying down, just like on the sofa, how we do sometimes, or on the bed. We don't do anything. We don't want to even move the fly that flies around. The point is, we're just like that stone, and we sit there. Then comes the plant, plant kingdom. Again, we actually are in that giving state. We are full of compassion when we were in the plant kingdom. Then comes the animal kingdom, So animal kingdom, again, we also start becoming individuals, that we want to, bring that individuality, selfishness. Not only that, then we went on to the human side of it. And now when we are in the human side of, we are a little bit selfish. We do have the giving nature also. We also want to, lie and sit idle sometimes. The point is, until you also learn about your humanness and how far it can go, you will incarnate time and again, and you will fulfill your karmas. You will actually make mistakes. You will learn from your mistakes. And once you learn from your mistakes, you will also start understanding that you are growing. So the law of progression always continues, masters, and you don't come back, but you actually progress forward. And that is why in this human world, we do have karma. Later on, this karma also, once you start understanding why you are doing certain thing, was it like, is it required? Why you have to do certain thing? At that time, you are into that stage where this karma also does not come into being, because now you do everything with very like awareness energies. You are aware of what you are doing, why you are doing. Do you need to judge? Do you need to criticize? Or you don't need to. You just are in that observer state. You become one with everything. Everything comes to you. So, and then you also realize it is in your mind, in your hands to make everything for you. You manifest big time. Today it's Saturday, right? The morning. Today it's in Indian culture we do say Pithori Amavasya. Not only that, we are into the new moon energies today. So this is a very abundant time of August. Just some days later, we were into Lion's Gate portal. Then we were into the abundant energies for manifestation and activation and all those things. Today also, I'm actually going to help you all with a little bit of, I'm going to tell, and we will go into meditation later on. But I will actually guide you a little bit, and then you can actually invoke and uh, you know open that portal for your own self to help you activate that soul wisdom within you that you have, but also to get connected with the universal consciousness. So this is where I would like to, end my discussion, or the speech that I am giving you on one and oneness. So one little short thing that I want to tell you all is that the number one is numerologically the first number, meaning keep yourself first. Wherever you go, definitely think about yourself. You keep yourself first. You do your own stuff. But also, when you start understanding, when you start getting the love of this universal consciousness, everything is guiding you, everything is giving you message. Just be open to receive those messages. But proper give and take should be done. Whatever you are getting, also try to give everything back to everyone, because feel this love that your um, world is actually providing you with. It is so essential to know that everything around you is loving you, surrounding you, giving you such love and care. Are we realizing that? If we are, definitely use it to your best and help everyone around you. And this is what that, as you live consciously, as you become aware of each and every moment, as you are becoming aware what you are doing, do you need to do that? Do you need to take action on it? Why to take action? And what is the reason behind it? Are there any biases? If there are biases, try to be aware of those biases and be neutral. And slowly, once you start becoming neutral, you're not in the left, not in the right, you're not with this or that, you're not partial, you are impartial, and you become neutral, you become one with everything. And then from that point of state, you actually start making decisions and you start helping everyone. Once you have that kind of energy, so slowly progress into this world. And sometimes when you feel that, oh, why this person is a saint, or why they are doing this, because they are in that consciousness, they are with that universal consciousness, they have this feeling of the heart expansion happening within them. They have connected with the universal heart, and that is why they are spreading this without getting anything in return. They don't want, it's just they are volunteering themselves. So we are all into this universal consciousness. So feel that oneness, masters, as you go into meditation today. So anyway, thank you so much, masters. Thank you for calling me and listening to me at this time. Thank you so much. Thank you.